All right, guys. I am here today on a Saturday doing a little play testing with Dr. Greenspoon, my developer friend from Quasar Studios. This game is way early in development. Um, so, yeah. Some of this, you're going to hear me go quiet a couple of times because Doc is talking in the background because there's a lot of people in that channel. I'm going to click on and off occasionally, depending on if people start to get a little stupid. So you might hear some talking in the background occasionally.
Yeah, I won.
But as you can see,
somehow
Where's my
server
achievement?
decided.
really bare bones. Really bare bones work, but it's functional. You guys know that the big thing for me is that I'm in school for game design right now, so this has been a really cool partnership. Yeah, I'm talking on my stream. When I need to cue to you guys, I'll hit control. So
Is here? I see someone running around here. Okay,
I'll let Doc guide the show here a little bit.
Just start by this first quest here.
There's some thick-bootied women. Tell ya.
Where's this NPC?
I like what Doc is doing. I mean, I've been playing this for a couple of months now. He completely revamped
They are going to moonwalk for a while.
everything. He's not wasting a lot of time on art and assets yet. He's getting the core gameplay done. And as you guys see, I play a couple of different games that are in development. I like the idea of getting core gameplay done before you come back and do assets. So, like I said, I'm hanging out today with him. My Paradoxicals, my Paradox Gaming Network,
support. We should be fine.
have been a big help to him. Giving him a lot of feedback. He actually totally revamped part of the game. So this is the crafting building. Yeah, I mean he's gonna have to double back eventually. Do a lot of stuff, but this stuff is starting to work a lot better. A few items for sale. I like it. I like it. I would rather see the core mechanic stuff. I would rather see the core mechanic stuff working and then go back and make it pretty, make it clean, make it neat, rather than
of stones more.
But
rocks are, I guess, okay.
Depends which one.
Rather than have a bunch of shenanigans.
I wanna press type /dance so bad, but I didn't add a dance yet.
Oh, that's right. See, oh, I love this, guys. If you haven't seen this before, I absolutely love the collapsing mushrooms. It's not everywhere. It's just in a couple of places to make the game look good. I mean, I know what a lot of people are going to say. Like, the game looks pretty rough. Guess what? It's a pretty rough game. He just started putting stuff together, but
crafting recipe for the set of gear that correspond to your character is for now the first, and well, you can just over it and see what item is going to be crafted, and you can just click on it to choose. Next time you will go to the crafting step, the armor, be able to craft it. This, of course, and the resources as you are. Make sure to take enough to be around 25.
So, it's kind of cool to see this in development. Obviously, I have told Doc that my skills are at his disposal: marketing, content creation, playtesting. I brought him a bunch of playtesters. Game design, the limited stuff that I do, that I know.
Right click, you mean, for or learning the recipe? Yeah, gathering is right click.
So we played this, we did this last time. There's already been a big increase in just a couple of weeks. And Doc was moving too. Doc was moving across the country, or across the world actually.
Like when someone collects it, it has like a 30-second cooldown, but it should make this like resource not disappear. But so basically you still see it, but it's on cooldown. So that's it.
That guy that you hear in the back, that's Doc Greenspoon. He is he's doing the walkthrough again, and I love the fact that they have
Wow, are you guys done already or what?
that they have people in so early. This is just people in the public. Just people
You have
like you.
press L and you go to the to your quest log. You can tick the checkbox in case you wanna see the
Like
quest
you and me.
on the side.
Just he grabbed people. They actually showed up about 3 months ago, actually, on one of my streams, and he and I started talking. And I love where he's trying to go with it. He has a great mentality that he wants to bring a functional game to the table before he tries to do crowd funding.
Make things complete.
But I mean, he obviously
It's actually a really bad idea.
needs resources. He's not going to try to do a Kickstarter and get massive amounts of money. He's just going to do. You want to donate to him? Donate to him.
Yeah, you
Which
can.
is kind of cool.
We're just going to have to wait 30 seconds.
I mean, the counter's working. I mean, little bits and pieces. I mean, he's a one-man programming shop. Got people working on the webpage. Their webpage is up. I'm gonna link that. I'm gonna link a couple of things actually. I think I'll link is this. Most of my people that are here have already been through that, but that'll get you there. Here is their website. I just love the fact that it's a guy doing what he loves. Last week we played as goblins. Goblins with no feet. We couldn't take our boots off. But Doc he's not gonna waste a bunch of time, like I said, on assets. He wants to dedicate the time to making sure the gameplay works.
We have 6 right now.
No.
I think it's, yeah, we are all together and you. But yeah, you're how is it going by the way? Getting fixed?
I'm trying to fix it. But
Okay.
I'm playing a game right now, so.
Anybody's got any questions? Feel free. I don't have all the answers. And the truth is, it's a game in early development, so any answer I have
now, honestly, the
might
best thing would be
change.
for him to re-download the whole launcher and then it will work for sure.
Yeah.
So in this case, it will take time anyway.
Yeah,
So yeah, I guess just tell him this and
They're trying to do some troubleshooting. I will say this. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Had a completely functional patcher. The patcher worked. I mean, that is a huge step in your development. So I mean, they're talking about their server in the background. I muted them for the moment because them trying to talk over me. Well, they're not trying to talk over me. They're on Discord. But they're doing the same sort of thing that Intrepid Studios is doing. They're testing their server. They're watching their server now. Obviously, they don't have $30 million in the bank.
test both server-sided and client-sided.
But what you heard,
Nice.
Doc talking about, and
Yeah,
there's
good.
Mike, the web developer server guy.
It's okay, you're gonna be able to craft.
They're talking about trying to be testing with 250 people, which is a, you know, pretty ambitious goal since we've seen majorly funded games struggle to get 100 people concurrently connected. So I actually remembered the way home this time. I mean, it's definitely early on, but I mean, even early on, I'm willing to forgive early on graphics if it's enjoyable. And definitely enjoyable.
Michael, by the way, are you still helping him? Or...
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
No? Okay, well, if you
No,
want...
No, I'm also checking out J-Lon's. He's interesting to listen to.
Yeah, I know, right?
I
Yeah,
am
actually
interesting
have
to
his
listen
stream
to.
open, but muted. And I don't know, I'm definitely going to watch the whole thing later.
Let me
But it's
see.
going to be posted on our channel, so that's nice.
Alright. What did I break?
But yeah, if you want to join, you can easily just come here and I'm going to give you the mats you need. And it goes faster. Wait.
Oh. Alright, did I break crafting? I thought we could craft.
Ah, wait. Okay, wait. I'm doing this with Michael. Let me check your screen. What's happening? Yeah, did you learn the recipes? Yes, you did. Ah, yeah, it's the other one. This one is for weapons. And right now we actually have no weapons to craft because they are given. Yeah,
Yep. Nope,
and
I remember that from last time.
Yep. So yeah, here you see it's a pretty different crafting than last time. Oh, by the way, this is not so handy, but right now you can see at the bottom is going to craft 17 of it. So yeah, just click the arrows to put it to just one, because I guess you just want one. And it's gonna be fine. Yeah, I should put it to one by default.
I like that. Active troubleshooting.
Okay. Just craft your full gear. You're gonna be a little bit more powerful.
Oh no. Definitely need to add a progress bar.
There is one actually, but it's well, basically it's not on this window. It's at the middle of the screen, kind of. So it's behind your window, mostly. Yeah, it's behind your panel. Yeah, I'm going to add the progress bar on the crafting panel itself, instead of like for now. Basically, it's using the cast bar. Like if you would instant like a spell or.
Well, you know what? I'll say this. It needs a little work, but it definitely looks way better than it did last week.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, that's cool.
Imagine if we have like the proper resources to be putting into this, and yeah, all these updates are gonna go fast.
Oh yeah,
and, like,
definitely. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, everybody have his full gear now. Not everybody. That's right, you're still naked. Michael too. What are you guys doing naked?
Ah, I love it.
Yeah, it's cold out there. Get yourself dressed.
It's cold here, guys. Come on.
Well,
I love it. We're not the goblin people. There are no boots?
Yeah, for sure.
Pants. Oh, I already had pants on.
So, now we should have everybody should have a quest. It's called Goodbye. We just have to work at the end of this town, and we will get some more quests there. But basically, one of the point of today's test session is to test gear empowering or gems and enchantments and stuff. The way it works, basically, if you go to your, well, just you can go to your gear in general. For example, if you go to your chest, if you hover it, you can see that it says sockets of rough gem, and one slot is empty. So you can basically loot gems from mobs, and then if you go to your toolbar, the really last icon on the right is called gear modification. You can open that, and if you just drag or right click an item on it, you will be and a gem, you will be able to socket the gem. Or if you want to enchant it, you can do the same. You go to the enchanting panel, and you will be able to enchant an item. So the way enchanting works is a bit different. It's basically profile based, so each item can have its own enchantment profile, and well, for now they pretty much share the same. So for the tank players, for now they will have an endurance enchantment on some of their piece of gear, and for the support they will have potential and intelligence, which is going to increase your damage or heal. And all of this is done using a currency which is called essence. So you probably have 0 right now, but this also you will be able to loot it from.
And in case you wondered, you need to first new equip your precious armor to enchant it. You can enchant it, it's weird.
Yeah, so basically, like, you also have like well, I was going to say something, but yeah, just re-ask your question first, so I answer to you first.
So as you can see, lots of different bits and pieces go on with an MMO while it's in development.
I guess no.
But last week we were playing with goblins,
so yeah,
pre-made,
just
no feet. This week they've got gear modification in
for both socketing and
so that's progress. I mean, he's definitely tearing up the definitely tearing
so
up
everybody's dressed now. Oh no, Tetras, you still want to show? Where's your gear?
No, because
Mm-hmm. 7 gear. You missed some rocks? Okay, you want some? Wait, come here.
I can give you some too.
Brawley, this is a game called Valar that's in development. It's a partnership between Quasar Studios and the Paradox Gaming Network. We provide the manpower to them.
Right,
so the speaker in the background, his name is Dr. Greenspoon, and Mike's in the channel. These guys have been working their asses off for a long time putting together this game. Doc found me streaming one day and we hit it off, so he offered testing slots to the Paradox Gaming Network, and we popped in and just bombarded him with ideas. And he recently remapped like the whole game, and he takes the ideas that come out of the Discord and he applies them to the game. So it's actually really cool because I'm getting to see a game get developed while I'm in school for game development. I'm sure that they would love for it to be the next Dark Age.
Yeah, it's Max, right? Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just said it before. I should have put it to 1 instead of the max.
Beat the programmer. But you know, it's one of those things, like, as you hear Doc saying, that he should have set the crafting limit to 1. A lot of people are like, well, how can you make such a noob mistake? Well, major MMO company did the same thing not long ago.
Who is missing here?
Jalan, and I'm just about back. I had to go get more rocks.
Okay.
Because your max craft thing threw me for a loop, but you were explaining, so I already got more rocks.
Yeah, true.
Put it on the top of the bug list.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
But here, man, I'm gonna make you feel better about
Yeah,
yourself.
this
Ready?
was-
I'm gonna make you feel good about yourself so that you don't sweat this bug, right?
Mhm.
Major MMO company that has released a number of games, they did the same thing
Yeah.
on a published build. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
They did
Well,
what?
like that instead of making just one item, it's by default the maximum you can craft,
Yeah.
and so it will start immediately after. And so
Right,
Jalon
right.
just got his Blackstone wasted like this, so
Yeah.
that's kind of annoying.
Yeah, true.
So there's no bracers piece then.
No, not
Okay.
on this set yet. For the simple reason that the artist didn't do one yet. So
Blame the artist.
that's it. No, he actually worked really fast. He did this set in really
Yeah. That's really amazing.
So, how many are we now? 4, 5.
I shut off the game to fix this problem.
Yeah, no problem. So just 4, let's go.
Definitely got to tell the artist to give the female characters some pants.
Some pants? Okay, wait, did you say pants because your voice cut out?
Yeah, I have pants on, but there's no graphics for pants.
Yeah, true. For now, it's just leg armor. This is actually the way it's going to work later. Is that like chest pieces and legs armor for the most part will be actually textures. So it's pretty much similar than World of Warcraft. They do it for a lot of their sets, and but the thing is now server-sided. We didn't implement that yet. But the way the character are set up modifies the texture up. But this is going to come as soon as possible, of course. I think we lost.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that having played the early version in October and then the version a couple of weeks ago, I mean, I'm getting 58 frames per second. Assuming your counter is right, I don't have my external counter running, but I would be able to tell if I was much lower. Just from playing. I mean, this is incredibly stable for what you've put together.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get my ass kicked by these polar bears again, aren't I?
Yep.
This
But
bastard.
concerning frame rate, like client side, it's decent. What we have right now, it's decent, but it's so far from what it's going to be later. Because, like I said last time, like there are optimization system I have not started to implement. So like nothing. It's only using 2 big optimization systems, and even this optimization system currently not pushed as much. The client-side performance are pretty much the worst that you can get. Whatever you get now is going to be way better later.
Uh-oh, I opened my map and how do I close it?
Oh yeah, I know. I think you should not have opened it. Okay, you close it by you have those 4 arrows at the bottom right of the map, but the world map is
okay.
actually really just don't pay attention to it, please. It's really buggy.
No, I mean, the thing is that it's there and it's functional.
It's okay, but it's not. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, definitely not what it's going to be. But yeah, functional. By the way, guys, here on your left you have crafting stations too. So we don't have to go back all the way there. And also, this NPC here is bank. So remember this session we are testing dropping resources when you die, not gear, but your inventory. So if you have things that you really don't want to lose, you have your bank here. You can just put whatever you want. That's all I had to say. Now we can And go do the
Okay,
quests.
fix the issue with downloading on the website.
That is one big
Download-
thing to talk
Yeah,
about.
telling the website to come in and a fixed time.
On the Discord,
Oh, that's
let me
nice.
mute these guys real quick. On the Discord, they've been talking about what, instead of the designer saying, this is what I want the game to be, and then seeing if people like it, Doc has been saying since the get-go, what do you guys think? What should this look like? Ah! Unfortunately, you still have the bug where you are triggering off your own being used by another player, but that's fine. Now, I know what people are going to say. Well, the bears don't look great. Well, that's because they're not putting in money into making it look shiny and then play like crap. They want it to play well, and then they'll make it look shiny. I mean, honestly, too many times with a game in development, you get a game that it looks great, plays like crap. You know, Brawley, I don't want to tie him into anything right now because he had he had a whole vision. He had a whole vision and idea about what he wanted to do. And then he met Paradox, and Paradox is unmerciful with suggestions. Paradox will turn around and will give you 52 it would give you 52,000 ideas a minute. This is Brawley, this is on Unity. So Jay, personally, I'm not a big fan of Unity. I'm a big fan of Unreal Engine because out of the box your graphics look better. But having met Doc and talking to him, I'm beginning to see that Unity, you can do a lot different things in Unity versus making it look good. If you're going to make it look good, use Unreal. If you want to make it play well, steal the loot. Did I steal the loot? I didn't steal the loot. Actually, Brawley, ArcAge isn't Unreal. ArcAge is CryEngine 3. Wow, I missed. But, in all honesty, there are things like I am learning about that in I am learning about in design school that there are things in each engine that you want to use each engine for. Like if you're making a first-person shooter, too far away from the object to use it. If you're making a first-person shooter, you definitely should be using Unreal Engine 3. I'm sorry, Unreal Engine 4. I was thinking CryEngine 3, but there's no reason to not make your first-person shooter in Unreal. It just lends itself to that nature. Uh-oh. Got that follow. Stream Elements isn't drunk today. It's good to go. Oh, we're gonna go to the mini boss. The bear. Ah, what are you doing, bear? But There it is. Been waiting for that. Waiting for that for half a heartbeat.
Yes, some of them.
Aw, cry more, Ty. You had to re-download a game that's in development. Imagine that. I had to re-download it too.
Nice job. Alright.
Alright. Arrogance, bravery, getting all the buffs. Oh yeah, man. I love the setting. I don't necessarily get down on the blue because of my color blindness, and I didn't know it was blue last time. I thought it was all white. I had to have somebody tell me, dude, that's blue. But I mean, just like the placeholder art,
My cat is going crazy.
the placeholder art is good enough. Uh-oh, got a tree. Got a flying tree. We go under it.
I see that, Jalen.
Hey, I had to see if I could go under it.
Yep. Apparently you.
No, you can't. You get stuck. You get stuck on the other side.
Oh, you did get stuck.
Yeah, it's solid. It's solid once you're
Okay.
inside of it.
I see. Wait. You're stuck? Oh no, you're not stuck.
No, I got out. I went out the way I came.
Okay, okay.
So. But yeah, guys, in the people on my Twitch, I've linked my referral link a couple of times, and I just do that because, you know, I can. Go to Play Valar, and you guys can jump in on the next testing weekend. Doc wants as much feedback as he can, and this is actually one of a couple of projects that
mini boss, so
that I'm working with people on.
would be a bit more interesting.
Uh-oh. We have pissed off a whole family of bears. Let's see. These bears are not happy with us. Oh my. We got bears aplenty now. That's 13. Finishing up. So. Oh, I got a health pot. Love them pots. That bear fur. This is why I'm so horrible at life, right? I'm that guy that skins everything. I'm the guy with like the 50,000. Oh, bear. No bear. Down. What?
So, John.
Oh yeah, man. The combat. I mean, remember, today's experiment is just to see the mechanic behind loot drops and stuff. I mean, this is a game grassroots in development. That is what it is. But like I said, I would rather have development like this and know the developer is soliciting feedback than a game that you get. Like, I'll be honest, if a company releases you out a game and they have had very little community feedback, they're not really interested in going back to the drawing board and undoing months and months of work, you know, thousands of man hours of work. They're really telling you it's in alpha because they want you to test what they've done. And I already see a marked improvement in the game since like 2 weeks ago, I think. Might have been a little longer. When Doc told me that he was going to be shuffling around and a couple other changes he was making, I said I was going to wait to make the video. I had footage from our last play session. But
Right.
So, you know, and the best part is just being a part of it. Just being a part, just being able to say, yeah, I was there at the beginning. And also, you're there at the beginning, you get blamed for it. Like, why didn't you give better feedback? Well, I did.
But here, I think, yeah, double champion.
Maybe if their butt wasn't so thick, they'd be able to jump.
Maybe that's true.
But I mean, for what it is, man, I love it. Being in at the early testing, actually legit. Oh yeah, and you know what, Brawley, I'm gonna be honest. Doc and I have talked about everything so far. I made a sounding board. I'm not gonna go into like the specifics of what we talked about because that would be Bush League. But Doc, pretty much every aspect of the game, the company, he's bounced off of me. I've given him feedback. Some things he's changed, some things he's, you know, adamant about. I love the fact that he wants to do, like, dialed right into the company motto, vision, mission statement. They want to do charity work. They don't want to be cash grabby. They literally want to have it set up where some of the work that they do results in charity donations.
This one kind of hurts.
Uh-oh. Running off, man. Oh no! Big polar bear.
Did you play Arcade, Doc?
Me?
Yeah, someone in J-Lone stream asked that.
I never played, no.
So no, Doc did not play
Your
Arcade.
answer person.
Can people hear Discord on Jelon stream? I have the sound disabled.
They can hear this.
Okay.
Yeah, I have Discord up. I mute it occasionally if you're trying to talk and I'm trying to talk, I mute you, but they can hear you. So I won't make fun of you.
I bet you have many keybinds, Jadon.
I don't have very many because, you know, usually I would map everything. But I'm actually not clicking today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, whatever, honestly. If you want.
But I'm actually just standing still.
I only use keybinds, but I don't know, yeah. At this level, I guess clicking will be totally fine.
No, I will say this. I will say this. Even the music doesn't irritate me. And you guys have seen my reviews sometimes. Music in a game, if it's not soothing, I'll leave a game over the music. And I like the little background chord here. I mean, obviously Doc likes to have. This is just a little mini world boss. Little mini boss, and it's pretty time consuming. We're doing okay. We have a pack of people. This was way different a couple of weeks ago. We struggled with this guy, and we were a lot higher level. We are now like level 2s and 3s. Last time we were level 5s, and there was more of us, and the bear was just crushing us. and that is, you know, that is one of the reasons why I am doing a new degree, even though I'm retired and I don't really want to. And it's, I mean, it's difficult because I do my degree all online. I'll actually jump into the degree program next year. I'm auditing the class now. You know, game design is so complex. Like, Davlos on the Arcage, or on the Ashes of Creation Discord, he shared with me just one question from an employment test for a program, from a game designer, and oh my god, it was like, are you serious? Swatch, this is a game in development called Valar. This is a process between Quasar Studios and the Paradox Gaming Network. We met a couple of months ago, and Paradox Gaming gave my community gave Doc like all of the testers that he needed, and the manpower, a bunch of people to bounce ideas off of him. Because that is the one nice thing about the Paradox Gaming Network. We have an eclectic group of gamers. Yeah, the if you check the website, they have gone to Quasar Studios, and there's the company webpage. You would think a good moderator on the Discord would have noticed that, but you know.
I guess you're almost done.
I's like my little brother. So is Cammy. They're like my siblings. They're young enough to be my kids. But I bust their chops all the time. But yeah, so Swatch, this is one of the, this is actually the attainment of my goal, my vision. When I said I wanted to be the voice of 50,000 gamers, this is exactly why. I wanted my community to get invited to early testing, like ground level internal testing to games, and be like, this is the feedback we have. Like Doc asked the question. Doc asked the question the other day, what about loot drop? And man, it got spicy. And I like watch the Discord, and I try to wait and chime in at the end of the argument. Just like my final shot. I don't want to draw. Oh my god, only 41 XP? What the hell's wrong with? What's wrong with this game designer? 41 XP? I've been here for like 15 minutes.
True, it's really bad.
Yeah, balancing that's gonna be adult. It's mostly feature and content that's been focused on now.
Yeah, I mean, Zero decided he didn't want to test the game anymore. That's totally cool. There are some people who, right early on in a game, they're not going to enjoy it, so they walk away from it. That personal prerogative. I totally understand that.
I'd like to know if the loot rate is. Or you like to know. You can just. Yeah, if you open your inventory, next to gold extra, you have a purple. This is essence, and the rest is like gems and stuff like that.
But like I said, for example, when you get an alpha, the biggest
gem, it's pretty good.
The biggest thing you have to realize when you're testing a game is when do the players first go hands-on with it? How polished is it when you first get it? Like, I can't talk about a couple of games that I'm testing because I'm under NDA. But I will say that when you get an alpha that's highly polished and everything is already done, they're not really looking for your feedback. They're looking for you to be like drones, cogs in the machine. They're looking for you to be cogs in the machine to test it. When you get something that's way rougher, they're looking for you're looking for feedback. And the reason why is it is way easier to change something
Let's try to wall climb somewhere.
when it's rough than it is when it's polished. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I've seen this game now 3 times. I've seen 3 iterations of it. This is the second time I'm seeing this iteration of it.
Wall climb is
And it gets better every time I see it. The crafting menu is different. How do you get lost on your own map? You programmed it.
I know, right? Well, I can fly, so that's the thing.
Oh, must be nice to have those programmer hacks.
Alright.
Damn programmer.
Well, I guess I will have to make a slope over there. No, but basically, modify these parts. I didn't come back to it, and I thought it was possible, but apparently not. It's too stiff. I'm gonna teleport again.
Alright. And you know what you just saw? Shit happens, man. Whoa!
Yo.
One more time. Grabbed
Yeah,
me.
wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're dropping us right on the...
That's a troll teleport actually.
There we go. But I mean, obviously he designed it and then has to go back and re-slope
Alright.
it a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like he's got a team of 50 people. It's Mike's doing the web stuff and the server stuff, and I don't know what else Mike is doing. And Doc has got an artist that's doing a little bit of stuff. You got to have enough art to make it playable.
Which is other type of mobs. They are a bit tougher.
And then Doc is programming it in. I mean, because here's what you guys got to understand. It's easy for an artist to come back.
By the way, if you got some gems already, you might be able to socket it in one item. It depends how much essence.
It's easy for an artist to come back.
I got nothing. I just logged in.
Ah.
Oh, that one.
Well, you're gonna get quite a few essence here by these quests.
All right, you might have to walk me through, if you know, because I'm obviously missing something.
On what parts? The gear.
I'll tell you in 1 second. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Can armor break while trying to socket it?
No, not. I mean, it can actually in the system, but it's not enabled now. Now it's just 100% chance of success and no downside. It's literally just for testing. But yeah, technically it could, and it could also fail. And concerning enchanting, it's working a bit differently. So like I said, enchanting is working by levels. Let's say you have a chest. It has an enchanting profile on it with like 4 levels. So you start level 1, of course, and then you try to go level 2 extra. And for example, it could fail. And then in this case, you could go back to level 0 or just 1 level under extra. It depends. It's scalable for a system. So we have to kill this bear this time, which is here on the left. If we do this, you guys will be able to have a nice gear upgrade for enchanting and socket. So a little bit there on the left.
Abnormal bear. Why are all the bears your pets?
I like to have all the boss in the game as my pet for as long as it's not it's actually the last time I can enjoy it. After this it's going to be official pre-alpha, so I'm going to stop this kind of trolls, funny things that makes me happy.
Jalan, it sounds like a stupid idea of me to put Arcage in every proficiency.
Did
Let's
you
say
take the
Chickpicks to
quest?
put his reward gold and infusion
Otherwise,
scrolls.
it'll be
Feel it's a good state gear-wise, but in a bad state PvP-wise because everyone's just in higher mountains. Yeah, kind of. I mean, Arcage has become really a PvE game that you go to the PvP zone in peacetime. So yeah. Did you mean for this bear to be the same mini-boss?
Yeah, pretty much. Didn't really have time to do a different one, so yes. For now, it's the same.
So do you actually have the kobolds in?
Yes, they are in another area, which is a bit more, well, further on the left. We're going to go right after this. They are a bit, they are harder to kill now, and they also drop some pretty good resource for next set of gear, and also after the this small area, there is actually the big boss this time, but I don't know. I'm curious how it will go. We try to fight this one. So yeah, I guess we should just give back this quest. If you guys have enough essence and stuff, try to use the gems you got, and we go. We're gonna receive a lot of loot. Yeah.
I see a staff in my inventory. Can you use it yet, or is it just there for the next patch?
You can. It depends what character you picked when you created it. If you have the light blue skin, you can't use it. It's for the other one. It's just the way it's made now. Like later, you will be able to use all this. But for now, for the testing station, it was just some kind of pre-made character.
I'm trying to solo the bear. Let's see how bad this goes.
Jalen, you're fighting this.
I did. I tried to fight it by myself.
He respawned already or what?
Yeah, there was another one.
It seems to be hard.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna run now.
And two, a bit too strong. All right, let's find us kobold. Give me some.
Being fighter filled up.
No. Did you receive the invite or? Alright, let's go. Let's go kill. Oh, someone is Scorby. Scorby,
So,
I'm coming.
no worries.
Dude, that's
I'm gonna kill
hilarious.
this one on low level.
They're at least not stronger than the bomb bug.
No, but this one are like well, they are going from level 4 to 9, and yeah, depends their level. This one is a bit.
Just popped over to my task manager and it's fairly well behaving. Not like trying to tear the guts out of my machine, which is always appreciated. I don't like when
The Cabal is still on 10 health and I can't like finish it off.
I don't
Yeah,
like
I
when
saw
it,
that.
I don't like when
Oh, you're
anything
back.
starts to
It still has HP, but it's
use my graphics
If you
card
take
at
down-
like
trying to
90%.
come back to life, I guess.
I think that's just overtaxing it. This is using my graphics card at 63%. It's using 29% of my CPU. Actually, I had to stop recording with OBS. I'm recording with Shadowplay. When I have both recording, it starts to cause a few issues.
Yeah, I got the quest completed.
Which one? The one for the kobold or?
Yes, for kobolds.
I still need
Already?
like 11.
I need 10.
Well, when fighting bosses, I just
Ah, yeah, you went killing the
find it.
kobold.
I wasn't even there.
Oh, that was some good loot.
Somebody needs a better shield or mace. I got
Me.
plenty of these.
I need some.
Yeah, these
So needy.
kobolds are dropping gear, weapons. Either a mace or a shield.
Wait, where the fuck am I? I'm lost already.
Oh, there's a soulbound, so I can trade them. At least the shields are.
Yeah,
The
to
maces
check.
are not.
Yeah, indeed. I could fix that really quick if I restart the server. Can do it a bit later. Oh, I think I lost you guys.
Yeah, you kind of ran off.
Ah, yeah.
Same.
No, Michael.
Hello.
You cheating devs with your pets.
Let's go this way. There are more kobolds. Wait, let's kill this one first.
A nice looking big shield there.
Yeah, I got an upgrade. Big neat.
How
You can-
much
you
essence
can-
do you need for an upgrade?
Well, this shield you can get it on the mobs as loot. For the gear modifications, it depends of what you do basically.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Gems and stuff like that. it
Look at
also
that
depends on
mace.
gem type, but it's
Baseball
going to be
bat,
like
or
around
baseball of a knocker right
4
there.
to 5, and enchanting profiles are around 5.
It's good
per
to see
level,
that he
and it
has
2
good that he's already thinking like long term, gemming, enchanting, weapon upgrades. I mean, the thing you never want to see is you never want to see a game that comes out that adds enchanting or gemming on as an after effect. If you're going to have enchanting, have it starting at creation. have it start at the base level gear. Otherwise, you know, I don't ever like to see a major feature of a game as an afterthought or an add-on. Skills. Yep. That's it. If he doesn't send a screenshot of 2500 fur, he's not allowed to test anymore.
Around 28? I don't remember.
A lot.
Yeah, more than 2k, that's for sure.
Oh wait, I'm going to socket my weapons. Give me a sec.
$11.
That's it. Oh no, I have this one also.
So you said you wanted to test dropping of resources?
Well, yeah, like gems. Mostly gems. Essence is a bit hard to judge because we got some essences from quests. So yeah, mostly gems. And potions also, actually. Oh, I don't have my weapons equipped anymore. That's better like that.
No, I think
Okay,
given what we've been doing, I think the drop rate from the mobs is pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too, to be honest.
I'm at three reds, 2 blues, or 3 reds, 1 blue, and 2 greens, and I've already slotted one. I mean,
Okay.
for what it is, considering how many of us are killing the same stuff, I think your drop rate's pretty
true.
solid.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fine.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
Dave is never stuck.
Nope.
Cheating
Can
devs.
anyone help me with an abnormal bear?
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we will do this later for you. You will do the content the opposite way. Like you will start with a big gas boss and then do the small one.
You have completed small and annoying. Why are you naming quests after Ty?
Ow!
Nice.
That actually hurts.
Doc, one day we need to talk about there being a soccer ball in the game. and a character getting hit in the face with a soccer ball, and I'll tell you why.
All right, I'm open to that.
Can I be terrified?
You're the one who got hit in the face with the soccer ball. And guys, that's the joke that I just told. That's why I love my gaming community. I mean, we don't just get together and game. We get together and we talk about life. And it's so when you can just insert those little things, that just makes the community all the better.
A wild kobold appeared.
That's why I love being... I'm not like, and I'm not gonna say that I'm the leader of the community because I'm not really the leader. I'm just I'm one of the streamers.
We're gonna switch aggro somehow, and hopefully support keeps us alive. Until now, it was definitely boring in terms of mobs and counters, but oh boy, it's gonna be different.
Yeah, I mean, at a later date, I mean, having tested so many games, I know which stage of development you're at.
Yeah.
But I would, like, yeah, I mean, later on, I imagine either those bears will have, you know, they'll either have less hit points or the attacks will do more. But I mean,
exactly.
Oh my god, it takes forever to get, I mean, you gotta get the stuff working right, and then you go back and balance it.
Exactly, yeah.
You disappeared.
I'm back. Oh, yeah. I glitched out for a sec. Oh no, another one.
Oh no, we lost the other support.
You lost the support? No.
Yeah, the other one.
That's gonna be tough. Alright, let's see do this. Good that. Okay, he's rooted. Oh no, we have our support back.
What are we doing here, the Leroy Jenkins?
Yep. You're gonna understand really soon.
I think I'm ready for this.
You're also going to recognize it. It's kind of an Easter egg from the first test of the boss fights.
Oh,
Is this the
you.
Wait, I'm scared. I'm kind of scared, to be honest.
25,000 hit points. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Well, it's supposed to be done when you have your full gear upgrade, but we still have the first set of gear. All right. So let's go, I guess. Oh boy. Oof.
Uh-oh.
It do hurt. Oh my god. Alright. I'm dead.
That was quick.
That was quick, yeah. Alright, good luck, guys.
Oh.
Scorvy, run!
I'll run here.
Run! Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to be killed right now.
Nope. Alright, I'm gonna teleport to you.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. I'm gonna go God mode, take my loot, and bye. Bye! No, leave, guys. Still time.
Time to practice tactical retreat.
I think with a full set of gear we can do it. Like if everybody have a full set of gear.
Working on it. Managed to trap in levels at least.
Yeah, basically with full set of gear like the next one, and if you enchant everything and socket everything, you will have around 1000 HP already, and you will deal or heal much more, obviously. Anyway, do you guys want to stop here or do you want to continue? Because, well, I'm gonna be around anyway, but I'm not sure. I'm also recording right now. I'm not sure it's going to be the funniest to just record grinding.
No, I'll definitely say that I'm glad that we at least walked over to that boss. At least now I can talk it. I mean, I think the development has come a long way even in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it changed a lot. A lot has been done. A lot has been done. The UI also. Well, the UI is pretty much a template, so I have absolutely no credits to take on it. Like it's pretty much already made. I just have to make it adapted to the game and just how I prefer it. But new character model. Yeah, a lot of things have changed, and it's just the beginning anyway.
Well,
Yeah,
and you see, that's the thing that a lot of people say. They're against stock assets, but it's not about using stock assets or already made stuff. It's about how you use it.
yeah, exactly. Like, well, pretty much the way I see assets in general from Unity Asset Store or whatever, is for things that I really can't do myself, which is mostly art and digital art, like UI models and stuff like this. And it's also mostly because the budget right now is definitely not enough for us to hire some artists full time. So we do have artists now working for us, but it's still like per contract base. And pretty much with Michael, we talk
there's
about
only-
this sometimes. Like
The
we're
problem
so
is-
lucky that like
Yeah.
both of our skills is programming, but not the same part of programming. So what we can do, him and me together, is totally insane. And then yeah, on the side we can just buy some assets until we have enough money to actually grow the team and have our own artists, like
Yeah.
reskinning basically.
We really don't have the budget right now to have an artist, and that's the only thing that we're
Yeah.
really missing.
Yeah,
But yeah, having programmers is way more useful.
of course.
Developing the features now and trying to get the interest of people is like way more important right now.
Yeah, like I always said, well, found last time already, but I've been saying it for a while. Like right now, Valar or the game itself is pretty much the best way to describe it is, yeah, it's pretty much ugly, or at least not as beautiful as we would like it to look. But at least the work is being put in the actual mechanics, the server side stuff, whatever is happening in game, like new features, new mechanics, everything. That's literally 90. I could even say honestly 99% of what we are focused on. The rest is just to make all of this, well, visual and visible for players. So we use what we can get from there and there. But yes, in my opinion, it's way more important to have an actual functional game first, and then when the money is here, we can just grow the team and hire artists and making it not just functional but actually looking good. That's the point.
Actually, I really like the grass, as it's a sprite that is looking in your direction in most
Yeah.
of the part.
Yeah, it's billboard grass. It's pretty weird. I mean, it's I'm never sure what looks the best between billboard and non-billboard one. So open to feedback for that. And actually, if you look, this part is billboarded, but on the starting area it's not. So it was literally just me testing and seeing what's the best. I don't know. I'm not so fan of billboard.
Well, I mean, that was in like testing of another game not long ago. Somebody brought up, they're pointing out this tree and they're like, well, that's a stock asset out of the Unreal library. And I was like, okay. And that was the only person's critique. On and on and on. It's a stock tree. And I entertained the person for about 8 minutes. And I finally said, who gives a shit if it's a stock tree? It's pine tree number 37, which it wasn't, because I went and I looked at the entire pack. But who cares if it is? What's the difference between buying a tree from a pack that's on the library versus you calling an artist and saying, hey, I need a pine tree?
Yeah, well, I understand both point of views in a way. Like, you're, in my opinion, right on this. But at the same time, me, for example, I really want the best for Valar, and so we can't get the best, or we can't get exactly what we want from those assets, platform or website, whatever you want to call it. So it's definitely enough for now. It's definitely doing the job for now. But the way we see the world, the universe, everything, like the different areas, everything, is really, really different from what it is now. And this can only be done with your own artist, right? So you can actually request some custom assets and stuff like that. So yeah, once again, it's really like the way I see the way I see pre-made assets, so from the asset store or whatever, is really as a placeholders, unless it's really good, and it's only until the artist is actually making it something custom. But like I said, some stuff are so good sometimes that you can buy, it might just stay in the game. But yeah, in my opinion, I would like to do everything from scratch, but it's so time consuming, like you said. So
Oh yeah,
definitely,
absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't ever advocate for somebody to cobble together a game of all library assets.
yeah, no,
But Pine Tree number 37, it looks good. Use it. Now I personally like your purple, green, blue trees over here by the polar bears. But I know that I like the way they look today, but I know if you had your $50 million budget and, 50 artists, those trees wouldn't be there.
yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're working on basically no budget right now, which is the whole reason we're setting up the crowdfunding, because we need help. We
Yeah,
have
pretty
very
much.
interesting concepts. We have, a lot of dedication for our passion as well. We just need a little bit of budget to actually make the things possible that we haven't. And we do have a lot of cool features in mind, by the way. There's a lot of things that haven't been announced yet that
Yeah,
are
it will
really
be
going
announced
to,
in
they're going to be
on the crowdfunding page.
For some reason, I can't loot this couple.
on the what? You cut away.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you. Yeah, anyway, like yeah, just go for it, Michael.
Go. I was finished. What do you want to say?
No, I mean, like the whole crowdfunding thing, and the reason we are doing it right now is because well, pretty much I'm working full time on the game right now as a main game developer, whatever you want. I'm touching a bit everything,
Double
and
full time.
but on top of this, I actually have to do the entire client-side programming and level design, everything. Michael is also taking care of pretty much everything client-sided and
Server-sided, you mean?
yeah, sorry, server-sided and database, whatever. All these things, website also, of course. But this is not enough to have a working game, or it's not enough to have content or something. We really need, like we just talked about, artists, so we can have new playable races, so we can pay our artists to have a new set of gears, weapons, all of this. I mean, it's okay to have something functional now, but it's not enough for most people, which I totally understand, and it's not enough for me either. And yeah, we really need crowdfunding to succeed. But once again, I mean, Michael, you're better than me to explain that. But what I want to talk about is, yeah, just go for it. No, I was just going to say the reason we did it on our own website is because we are a really really small studio. We have a really a small community, and that's, in our opinion, the best way because it doesn't require a huge amount or something. We go for rhythm, right? Like we go. It's okay if it starts slow. It's still going to be developed during this time, right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
yeah, just go for
Yeah,
it.
we made a custom system right now. So for the past like 2 months, I think I've been working only like exclusively on the whole crowdfunding system. We're not going the Kickstarter route or anything else. We're doing it all ourselves. Yeah, we feel we have more power this way, and also we really have a different way of crowdfunding. For example, what Doc just said is like it's definitely going to be released either way. So
Yeah,
basically, like the money is gonna just help us make it what we actually
faster.
believe it can be, and faster as well.
Yeah, better and faster. The game is going to be in development anyway. I'm still going to work on it anyway, whatever happens. The only thing is exactly what you said. The more, I mean, like whatever money we get is basically going to make it, to make us deliver faster and more
Yeah,
and better. It's pretty much it. Like it's the simplest way to explain it.
yeah, exactly. So it's a full custom system that will be available on our website starting the 4th of January. Um, yeah, the information is going to be there. There's a lot of things planned that we haven't even announced yet, and there's a lot of cool features that are definitely going to come to Valar in the near future. But yeah, really need the help. Like whatever you can. Check out the crowdfunding, check out the game, follow us. Definitely helps a lot.
Yeah, we will have many different pledge. We also prefer to go for the. I mean, I was going to say cheap, but cheap is not the same for everybody. But pretty much, I want the game to be as cheap as possible, and I'm talking about pre-alpha, alpha, and beta access. And so we can have as many players as possible instead of having some really, really expensive pledge for people to be able to play now and having just like 10 people in game.
Yeah,
And the actual main reason for it is we want the really big of the testing being done even before beta, and this way we have no bad surprise at launch. Like pretty much the whole big problems or whatever could happen during development will happen way before beta,
yeah.
and so there are no
And
bad
also
surprise.
like a really big benefit of opening a game so early into like the community and stuff. Like people can input all their ideas right now, and like they really get listened to, and we can develop. So having a community is like so early on is just it'll really shape the game to what everyone
Yeah.
wants it to be in the end.
No, absolutely. I mean, having been around now for a couple of months with you guys, it's pretty amazing that Doc will spend 2-3 hours talking through a concept as instead of like he'll talk through a concept before he does it versus giving us something and saying, this is what I came up with. What do you think about it? I think most gamers that are going to have the best ideas aren't going to be as comfortable saying, I think what you did sucks, versus, oh, you haven't done anything with it? All right, I don't like that at all. You only usually get the vocal minority that'll speak out if something's already done, because people are like, I don't want to trash his work. But then you're not getting a real sense of the true community's opinion. So the fact that Doc will spend 3 hours talking about something or
Yeah,
responding, I mean, that's just massive for development.
Of
it
course.
really is. And you
And it's
can
also
definitely
massive to have this community. Like Discord is honestly a really really good way now to for me to
yeah,
just basically hop in, or either just to talk with the community, but most importantly sometimes to ask questions or do some quick polls or whatever on some features or mechanics and whatever, and I have an immediate response and opinion on this. And of course the community is not big now, so it's not like having I don't know 100,000 people answering your poll or something. So it's still pretty small, but it's already helping a lot, to be honest, and it's
yeah.
going to grow over time.
I've been amazed at how Doc has been handling talking to the community so well. It's really nice. I would definitely be on more, but I have like a job like
Hmm.
next to doing. Otherwise, I'd be on the Discord as well. But yeah, it's been amazing. Like really, really, Doc. Good job,
Yeah.
man. Really.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, me personally, well, sometimes I'm just busy. I have to focus for a few hours in a row. I can't check Discord, but as much as I can, I try to hop in, and it's definitely something I love to do. Like nobody should thank me or anything. I should actually thank the community for it because it's so useful for game developers. Like it's a direct communication way with the community. Just being able to type a question, whatever, and having answers like literally instantly is really, really useful. Also, Jalan, to be honest, Jalan, we've been talking quite a lot lately, um, like about some, I don't know, it could be whatever. It could be game related, but also crowdfunding related. He's also a really good person to talk to for advice and stuff like this, and his community have been really nice.
Yeah, Paradox has been really amazing.
Yeah,
Psst,
they
guys,
seems to
guys.
have enjoyed the test lately, so that's nice.
All right, well, I am going to disappear into the black realm of
Yeah,
content creation. I got footage from a couple of weeks ago. I got footage from today. I most certainly will have some questions. Factually, I want to make sure that when I'm putting together the storyboard, so I will get you that storyboard as soon as I can. But I have to say thank you for inviting Paradox to do this with you guys. It is really cool being in game design school to see a game this early on. So I owe you guys a video. I'm gonna go work on that now.
Well, thanks to you, Jalen. Thanks to you, really. It's been helping a lot, honestly, and it's always fun to have your own voice and play with you anyway. So,
And please
anytime.
keep sharing your wisdom.
Alrighty, guys. Well, you have fun. Tear the game up some more, and I will talk to you guys at a future date.
Yep, I'm going to. Thanks again, man. See you.
All right, guys. Well, as you can see, you guys knew that my goal about 2 years ago when I started the Paradox Gaming Network, my goal was to be the voice of 50,000 gamers for this exact reason. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. I wanted to find companies that legitimately wanted to get community feedback, that wanted to be community driven and community based and community built. Dr. Greenspoon ran into me in about, I want to say October now. It might have even been September. It's been a pretty long time. You heard them say it. I have an eclectic range of skills in my background, so I bring a lot of like different aspects to the table: project management, money making, marketing. I did a lot of those things before 9/11, when 9/11 is what drove me into the military. But I not, had 9/11 not happened, I never would have been military. So this is exactly what I wanted to have happen. Not everything worked today. As you heard right off the bat, Doc's like, this needs to get fixed, this needs to get fixed, this needs to get fixed. A couple of guys, an artist, you saw the team page that I was scrolling through. They're going to be doing crowdfunding. I'd like to see a game get developed from the ground up. So that is it for today. I'm going to produce the video now. Get that out for them because they're starting their crowdfunding in about 5 days. I want to get that out. You guys got any questions about Valar? Feel free to hit me up. I can get you into their Discord. You can ask them direct. You can ask me. Beyond that, time to make videos. You guys take care.